Leica, Trimble doesn't stand on that. So, but on paper, whatever we plot, we give the specification, those company also satisfies. Even they agree to give on writing also. So they are equally satisfied by them also. So how to avoid this? We'd like to have companies from like Leica, Trimble. We want to avoid that type of Chinese product like that. So how to avoid this? Because we have to go through open tender.
Second point, what I can say is what my colleague Ajay said in the morning. When you do any IT project today, you always look at total cost of ownership. So you look at, say, your project is a 5-year term, 7-year term, where you will work with that instrument. So if you look at the life cycle cost, how many years will that equipment, if it is, I don't want to name any names, will it last for this? What is the support I can get? What is the warranty? If it gets spoiled, will they repair it? Will they have to send it overseas? If it takes 6 months for it to go and come back after being repaired. So you look at all these parameters.
But how to give it on RFP actually, sir? See, how to specify that?
You can specify this in RFP.
I'll just say, any contracting process, you also have a system of a two-step bid. You get first the technical and the professional competence. About tax-paying capacity and all that, where all they were registered or not, all these things, get them verified in the first instance. Secondly, what he said, that for any product, like I worked in the Ministry of Defense for 5 years, doing exactly the same thing. So my first question would be that what is the extent of product support you are going to extend? Number one. Number two, for warranty, what is going to be the downtime of my equipment? And things like that. If somebody says that, okay, I am going to close the assembly line next year, I said, sorry, you are out straight away. So for here also, then question of AMC and all that, then other supports like capacity building and all that, you can ask for all these things. These fly-by-night operators, I am 101% sure they will not be able to stand if you put all these questions. They will all be out just like that. It all comes after a lot of research work and some sort of deliberations, deep deliberations on these issues. There is no a straight way, black and white solution to all these things.
Sir, in Maharashtra, sir, I will give him a reference. Sir, for him, I am in Maharashtra. We have purchased more than 200 ETS machines by going through the proper procedure, and Trimble is the agency. So I will share my document with him.
What I am saying that the one size fits all is not the solution. Very simple. All of us learn through our mistakes, or better through others' mistakes. So what he has suggested, Chakravarti, that rightly all those people, you can give them the reference numbers and all that, contact numbers. You can get in touch with them. But more than that, there are some very basic principles enunciated in your own state financial rules and all that. Please follow them strictly, even if it takes a little extra effort, and that will help you.
See, you should not be interested in buying Trimble or Leica machine alone. You should be interested in buying a machine which is good, which serves your purpose, and which lasts for the time you want it to last. And all those conditions you build in your tender. And you also take precautions that this company should have been existing for such a long time. They should have supplied at least so many of turnover they must have done. All those conditions you can pre-qualification you can build. And after that, if somebody is offering an equal machine, much lesser than Leica or Trimble, you should not be ashamed of it. And these are guaranteeing that 5 years we will service or 4 years we will service and we will talk so much this thing, equivalent to a Leica or something, and they are offering at less price. Nothing wrong in that. You should not be fixed up to Leica or Trimble alone. You should be interested in buying a good machine which is lasting to you at a good price.
And which serves your purpose.
It serves your purpose. Sometimes we also do another mistake. Our cable operator provider provides only 20 channels. But we get fascinated by a TV which gives 200 channels, which are not useful for us. So what is our requirement level? For cattle cell survey, what is your accuracy level required? You should be happy with that. Somebody is offering you a very high machine at a very high price. Why should you fall for it? Buy what is required for you.